High fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a ubiquitous sweetener in sodas, snack foods, and processed items, represents one of the most insidious dietary threats to liver health. Unlike glucose, which is metabolized in multiple tissues throughout the body, fructose is almost entirely processed in the liver. When consumed in excessive amounts, HFCS imposes a direct metabolic burden on the liver, forcing it to convert large quantities of fructose into fat through a process known as de novo lipogenesis. This fat accumulation within liver cells is a hallmark of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition that can silently progress to liver inflammation, fibrosis, and ultimately cirrhosis if unchecked. The danger of HFCS lies not only in its abundance in modern diets, but also in its metabolic effects. Chronic consumption drives insulin resistance, dyslipidemia, and systemic inflammation, all of which exacerbate the liver's struggle to maintain normal metabolic function. Unlike naturally occurring sugars found in whole fruits, which are accompanied by fiber, water, and antioxidants that slow absorption and mitigate metabolic stress, HFCS delivers a concentrated, rapidly absorbed dose of fructose that overwhelms hepatic pathways. Over time, the liver's capacity to handle this continuous influx diminishes, creating a vicious cycle of fat deposition and metabolic strain. Research indicates that even moderate consumption of HFCS-sweetened beverages can produce measurable increases in liver fat within weeks, highlighting how quickly metabolic damage can occur. Animal studies further support these findings, showing that diets high in fructose lead to mitochondrial dysfunction, oxidative stress, and inflammation in hepatic tissue. These mechanisms contribute not only to fat accumulation but also to long-term liver injury and impaired detoxification capacity, increasing susceptibility to other diseases, including cardiovascular disorders and type 2 diabetes. Compounding the problem, HFCS often appears in foods that are otherwise nutrient-poor, meaning the liver is burdened by sugar without the benefit of protective nutrients such as fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. This combination accelerates metabolic dysfunction and can silently damage liver tissue over years, often without noticeable symptoms until advanced stages. The public health implications are enormous. NAFLD has become the most common chronic liver condition worldwide, driven in large part by the overconsumption of added sugars like HFCS. For individuals seeking to preserve liver health, minimizing exposure to HFCS is critical. This involves careful scrutiny of processed foods and beverages, as HFCS often hides under multiple names on ingredient labels, including corn syrup solids, and fructose-glucose syrup. Prioritizing whole, minimally processed foods and favoring water, unsweetened teas, and other natural hydration options not only reduces fructose load on the liver, but also supports overall metabolic balance. In short, high fructose corn syrup is far more than a simple sweetener. It is a potent metabolic disruptor that can silently overload the liver, trigger fat accumulation, and set the stage for serious chronic diseases. Despite its prevalence in the modern diet, its effects are neither benign nor easily reversed once liver damage has begun. Reducing HFCS consumption is not merely a matter of weight management. It is a crucial strategy for preventing long-term hepatic dysfunction and protecting overall metabolic health.